Hi, I'm Terrinique Show, founder of the best-selling naturally curly hair care brand Curly Belt and host of the Terrinique Show, a show where we talk about hair, a woman's crowning glory. I'm so happy that you've allowed us to be a part of your hair care journey, and I hope that you enjoy the show. Hi, and welcome to another episode of the Terrinique Show. I'm your host, Terrinique, and I'm so happy that you decided to join us for yet another episode. Today, we're going to be talking about 5 reasons why your low ponytails is causing hair loss in the front. So if you are a person that loves to wear low ponytails like me, and you've noticed that the front of your hair, let's say your edges or, the top of your head or the sides is much thinner than, say, the back or the middle of your hair, then the culprit could be because you're wearing a lot of low ponytails. So we know the direction of how a low ponytail pulls our hair. And if you have a middle part, the middle part is like the worst. I know there was like this thing on Instagram or TikTok or wherever where it was like the side part versus the middle part, and they're like this, I think it was the side part is like a old kind of look, or for like people that are not in trend or something like that, I don't remember, and like the middle part is for people that are younger or like in trend, I don't know. I know that when I got my braids, I put a middle part on there. My friend was like, girl, no, you gotta wear your braids. Don't ever ever let me see you with your braids in the side part. You gotta wear it in the middle. So I'm like, okay, this is the trend. So yeah, if you are wearing a middle part, it's causing hair loss, right? And we're just gonna go over 5 ways wearing a low ponytail causes hair loss in the front, particularly in the front of your hair. So number 1, tension and breakage. So if you're parting your hair down the middle and then you're taking your hair and you're putting it into a low ponytail, what it's essentially doing is causing tension on the hair follicles that are like hair, and on the sides. So what's happening is, and don't let you want it to be slicked down. That's a whole another story. And you have natural hair, you're trying to slick it down. Ladies, please stop trying to get a low ponytail that looks like someone who has straight hair if you got natural hair. Just wear your edges like how they're supposed to be. Just wear them curly. Don't do it. Do not be trying to slick it down and look like you have a perm when you have natural hair because you want a sleek ponytail. You are not Julia Roberts or whoever, you see on TV that's wearing their nice sleek ponytail. Those people have naturally straight hair, or they have a relaxer, or their hair is heat straightened. You cannot go from a curly fro or type 4C not straightened hair into a slick ponytail. This is the easiest way for breakage and hair loss. Like, you are asking for breakage and hair loss if you're trying to put your type 4 hair into a sleek ponytail and it is not blown out. Don't do it, okay? Anyway, word to the wise is sufficient. So when you put your hair in a ponytail, you're creating tension on the sides. So you may notice that, why is my sides thinning? Am I aging? Is this alopecia? What's happening? No, it's because you're putting your hair in a low ponytail and you're doing it too often and it's too tight. So it's causing tension and breakage at the crown of your head and on the sides, and even sometimes in the back, like when you put the ponytail, and I think they call this a nape, like you put the ponytail and you can feel like, oh, the back of my hair is so tight. So it's gonna cause, hair loss in those areas. So that's number 1, tension and breakage. Then number 2, hairline recession. So this happens with men, like they get older and their hairline naturally recedes. But when you see it happening with women, it's usually women that are wearing low ponytails or ponytails in general, and it's causing the hairline to recede, because what you're essentially doing is you're training your hair to be pulled back. And as you do that, you're pulling out strands and you're essentially training the direction in which your hair grows. So girls, stop. Please just stop. Get braids. Get cornrows, get something else, wear your hair out naturally, but please stop with the ponytails, because that's why you've been experiencing hair loss, especially in the front of your hair. And I know I love a sleek ponytail. I mean, I would wear a sleek ponytail every other day. I would wear it, I mean, it's the easiest style to wear, right? And it's very elegant looking, but we cannot do it if we want to save our edges, right? Or our hairline in the front. So hairline recession. Then number 3, scalp strain. So essentially, you know, the scalp is, we say, is the foundation of the hair, right? Just like how you have a garden and the soil is the foundation of a garden. So for plants to grow, the soil has to be healthy, just like with a garden, or the soil for your hair to grow healthy, your scalp needs to be healthy. And if you are creating strain on the scalp, then that's causing inflammation, it's causing irritation, even like cracks or whatnot in the scalp. So you want to limit your scalp being so overstimulated and irritated, because that will cause hair growth to slow or stunt the hair growth. Then we have number 4, which is the weakening of the hair roots. So as you put your hair in a ponytail and you're pulling on the hair, you're essentially pulling the hair from the root. And you know, as you continue to pull, you're doing that every day, you're training your hair and you're weakening it, and you continue to pull and pull and pull till that hair comes completely out of the root. So you weaken the hair root, and sometimes the hair doesn't grow back. This is why you need to not wear so many tension hairstyles, and if you're wearing tension hairstyles, definitely not every day. We have to lay off of the ponytail. If you want to be walking around with just the ponytail in the back and nothing on the side, right? So eventually that's what's gonna happen if you continue to wear a ponytail every day. And we have seen it. We have seen cases of this already, you know. You've seen the Naomi Campbell photo that's on Pinterest. You know, why is it like that? It's because of tension hairstyles. So we have to relieve the tension that's on our scalp, that's on our hair, so that our hair doesn't pull from the root. And then you're sitting there thinking, oh, I have traction alopecia. No, I mean, yeah, you have traction alopecia, but traction alopecia is caused by tension. It's not like genetic. It's not like, oh, my mom lost her hair. Did your mom wear a lot of tight styles? Did your mom use glue on her hair? Did your mom always wear wigs? Like, what's happening? What caused that? It's not genetic, it's what you're practicing. It's your hair practices. So let's stay away from the tension hairstyles and the tight ponytails, the low ponytails, and then we'll start to see a difference. It's not too late. It's really not too late. And essentially what you're doing is you're training your hair how to grow. So if you're always putting your hair in a particular style, you're training your hair to grow in that direction, right? And that is one of the reasons why you're seeing hair loss in certain areas of your hair. So if you are noticing that your sides or the top of your hair is like very thin, very sparse, that's because you started to pull. You're pulling out the hair in those areas. I hope that makes sense, because it makes sense to me. Anyway, 5 is disruption of the natural hair growth patterns. Wearing your hair in the same style, especially tight, low tension styles, can disrupt the natural growth pattern of the hair. This is constant manipulation and can alter the direction in which your hair grows, right? So if you want a full head of hair, if you want voluminous hair, the best hairstyle is to wear it just out, you know? You can do a wash and go, or you can do flexi rod sets, You can do curly sets. There's so many things you can do, or you can wear braids. And again, with braids, you want to wear them out like this, right? You do not want to then get braids and be like, oh, I got braids, so let me put it in a ponytail. It's the same thing, because what you're doing is you are taking the hair and it's pulling on the hair and putting it in a ponytail. One of the things the lady told me that did my braids is she was like, wear your braids out like this. Do not put it in a ponytail, because you're essentially doing the same thing. You might as well just take the braids out and put your hair back in a low ponytail. If you're gonna take it and put it in a ponytail, wear your hair out. That will allow it to breathe. It would allow the hair to grow in the direction that it's supposed to grow in. It'll take the tension off of, you know, the follicles and strengthen your strands. So 5 reasons why you're losing hair in the front due to low ponytails. Number 1, tension and breakage. So we went over this, tension and breakage. Number 2, hairline recession. That low ponytail is causing hairline recession. Number 3, scalp strain. You're straining your scalp by training it to be in a low ponytail. Number 4, weakening of the hair roots. So when you're pulling in a direction for a long period of time, you're gonna eventually pull that hair out of the root, and that's why you see the hair loss, hair, because you're pulling the hair in that direction, and the hair is like it's going. It's probably not gonna come back. I mean, it may come back. Let's be optimistic. And number 5, disruption of your natural hair growth pattern. So the way your hair naturally grows out of the scalp, it's growing in a different direction because you're training your hair to be in a ponytail. So I hope this makes sense. And if it does to you, please leave a comment below. Have a great day.